Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at a couple of Star Trek action figures made by Mego, and they are Lieutenant Sulu and Chekov from Star Trek, the original series. And these were back during 2018, so this is a bit of a throwback to that time period. And these were all Target exclusives. And interesting thing, both these were tended to be pretty hard to obtain back in the day. I was able to buy this one in the store, but it's the only time I ever saw Chekov in the store. Sulu I never saw in the store. Basically, I was able to get him by ordering him online. Same was true for the Romulan commander. I have one of him, and I would never saw the Gorn. So finding these figures at brick and mortar was a little bit tough. And so I'm very fortunate to have these two figures in my collection, and I'm very excited to show them to you today. There are a couple of my favorites from that series, mainly because they really capture the look of retro figures from back in the 1970s, including the blue accessories, including the foil sticker emblem on the shirt. And I love the head sculpts are a little more simple than they're doing now. The head sculpts on Megos are a little more detailed now, but these were a little more simplistic and more kind of in keeping with the way they kind of looked back in the 1970s. So very cool figures. As you can see on the front of the package, there are pictures of multiple characters, so you can get into the collect them all mentality. And on the back of the package, also pictures of multiple characters, collect them all. This is when they were doing the trivia questions on the back of the package. The standard write-up on Marty Abrams is there, and credit given to consultants, sculptors, and seamstress, which is standard on all Mego packaging. So Chekov is great, and I'm going to show you a loose Chekov later in the video, and you'll notice an error occurred at some point because he got packaged with Sulu's shirt, and I can show you an example of that. It's not a rare thing either, because when I ordered several of these online, you can see he has the lieutenant stripes on his shirt, whereas he should be an ensign. So, and when I ordered extra versions of Chekov online, they came like this. So, not an uncommon error. I doubt that it's any more valuable than this. I consider this one valuable to me because he has the correct ensign uniform rather than pictured as a lieutenant. On Sulu, again, I love the head sculpt. Really kind of looks like George Takei when he was young performing the role, and it's again kind of simplistic, but in keeping with the way Mego figures looked back in the 1970s. And again, with the blue accessories, it really screams 1970s Mego. So that's exciting. On the back of this package, again, pictured multiple characters, the Gorn, the Romulan commander, and Sulu. I do have the Romulan commander from this particular wave. I do not have the Gorn. Never saw it at retail. Never saw it online. So I don't know. It was an elusive figure. So if you have that one from the Target line, congratulations, because it was very, very hard to find. For the rest of the video, we're going to go over articulation on a loose version of Chekov, and see if I can set this up. I'm just going to lean it against the back. Okay, so here we have Chekov, and you'll notice on the uniforms a little bit of this flip up thing on the collar, so you might have to do a little trimming to make it lay down. The more recent releases of Star Trek figures have seemingly corrected this problem with the collar. So just take note of that. You may have to do a little adjustment to keep it laying down on top of the uniform. So, and as you can see, he will hold his phaser in his hand, and we'll go over articulation. It's just a single joint at the head, spins. There is no side to side or front and back movement. At the shoulder, he can extend out. You also get 360 rotation. At the elbow, single joint bends that far. At the wrist, bends back and forth, and also a pivot at the wrist. At the waist, he gets side to side, front and back, and swivel. At the hip, you can kick out, you can kick forward, you can kick back. Single joint in the knee, and no articulation in ankle. Once again, these are the Star Trek molded boots, so this is a solid piece of plastic all the way from the foot to the knee. That's pretty much all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Your support is appreciated. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to the channel, because I will be reviewing other Mego figures in the future. I also now have a Facebook page dedicated to this channel, so if you'd like to follow me on that platform, I will put a link in the description. Until then, I hope you have a great day, and live long and prosper. Thanks for watching.